Hello, my friends, and yeah, it's about that time. Time to get something just off my chest. Okay, let's make a vintage chess pie. Have you ever heard of that? This one dates way back. It actually hails from a southern recipe, but we're going to start with a chess pie. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a 9-inch pie dish. Now you can make your own crust if you want, but I'm going to let Pillsbury help me out on this one. We're going to just take this pie crust, whoops, and we're going to roll it on out. That's right, roll it on out. Usually I like to let these warm up a little bit first because then they roll out a little better, but let's see. Let's see if we need to let it warm up. Let's see. They need to come up with a better way for this because, you know, they never just seem to work out just right. Well, I'm going to continue to roll, guys, or unroll. So I kind of did the tortoise and the hare method, you know, slow and steady so it didn't crack. So now we're going to go ahead and put this right on into the pie dish. You want to make sure that you get it down into the corners. That's right, this is going to be good. So for this pie, we're going to actually do a pre-bake on the crust. So here we go. All right, so I got it all in. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of parchment paper in, just like so. Get out my handy dandy. I use beans for pie weights, but they actually make these little ceramic things you can use. Those are for the rich people, you know. So I'm going to put it in like this to weight down so the crust doesn't bubble up on me. I'm going to put this in the oven at 425 for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're going to take this section out and let it cook for another 5 minutes. Alrighty, so I took the pie crust out of the oven. Now we're supposed to let that cool. So while that pie crust is cooling, we're gonna spill the beans. Here we go. Right on back into the container so we can use our beans yet again. Waste not, want not. While that pie crust is cooling, let's get on to working on the pie filling, right? We want that chess pie. Let's get to it. We're going to start with 1.5 cups of just regular old white sugar. We're going to add in 4 eggs and 1/4 cup of milk. And we're going to whisk this all together. It's going to be on the sweet side, I'm feeling. Once we've got that all whisked together, we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now you can use any flavoring you want. If you like orange or something, you can use that instead, but vanilla is the traditional way. We're going to add in 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and we're going to add in, a 1/2 cup, which is also 1 stick of melted butter, but you want to let it kind of cool a bit. You don't want to add it in when it's boiling hot and, whatever, you know what I'm saying. So let's go ahead and add in that melted butter, and we're going to whisk this all together. Okay, now we've got this all whisked together, and it's got almost a gelatinous-like a texture. Isn't that a great word? Love that word. You never get to use that word. Love it when there's words you can hardly ever use, but you find a time you can use it. So now to this we are going to add in 1 tablespoon of flour and 1/4 cup of cornmeal. You can use white or yellow. It didn't say, so I'm just using what I had, which is yellow. So here we go, and the pie's kind of yellow anyway. So now we're going to whisk this all together. Make sure you don't have any lumps, guys. We don't want it to be lumpy. Once we've got our pie filling all whisked together nice, we're going to pour it into our cooled pie shell, like the cool people do. You know what I'm saying. Go ahead and pour this on in. And we're going to put this in the oven at 325 for 50 minutes. That's right, 50 minutes. It's a slow cooker, baby. So 325 for 50 minutes. Okay, we got that. Alrighty, my friends, I think I'm going to hold this one close to my chest. Just kidding. It looks amazing. Let's serve it up. I'm going to cut a piece for me and a piece for Meg, and we are going to do a good old-fashioned tasty taste. So let's see. I'm just hoping this is going to be yummy because I am really in the mood for a good night snack, and it is night, and this is a snack. So I'm hoping this is going to do the job. Let's see. You know that first piece is always hard to get out. Maybe if I use the cake server, just saying, the pie server. Okay, there we go. Okay, here's slice number 1. Okay, so you saw how much sugar I put in it? Well, it says it recommends that we put some powdered sugar on top of this now. So let me get some powdered sugar into this little sifter thing. See if we can't make this fancy like the recipe said. Here we go. Oh, this is fancy. This is fancy. Look at this, look at this, look at this. It's gonna be so good. Very nice, very nice, very nice, guys. Alrighty, okay. Alrighty, we are getting ready for the tasty taste. Gonna be a good one. Time for some chess pie. Vintage chess pie. That doesn't mean that the pie's old. That just means that the recipe's old.
What is going on? Why can't I get it? Why does it smell like eggs?
It has eggs in it.
It's kind of eggy.
Yeah, it's like a custard kind of pie. Yeah. And it's super sweet.
With a little egg.
And buttered.
I think I'm like overly annoying about knowing when eggs are in things because I don't think it really tastes that much like egg, but
it's very sweet though.
it's excellent.
Yeah.